In the deserts of the American Southwest, a secret of staggering power was taking shape. A race to build a weapon that could end a war and forever change the world. This is the Manhattan Project. I'm Anna Park. Julian, where does it begin?
It begins with a discovery. In 1938, physicists split the atom's nucleus, nuclear fission. In that instant, they glimpsed a terrifying truth. The energy locked inside matter could, in theory, be unleashed in a single devastating blast.
The fear was that Nazi Germany would build it first. In 1939, a letter signed by Einstein warned President Roosevelt of the danger. Slowly, urgently, America began to move. For whoever held this power might hold the fate of the world.
By 1942, it became the Manhattan Project, led by General Leslie Groves, a vast secret enterprise. $2 billion hidden across the country. Its goal to turn a fragile theory into a working bomb before the enemy could.
At its heart was Los Alamos, a secret laboratory on a remote New Mexico mesa. There, the physicist J. Robert Oppenheimer gathered the brightest minds of a generation, far from the world, to solve the impossible.
But the science was only half the battle. At Oak Ridge and Hanford rose secret cities and colossal plants, enriching uranium and breeding plutonium on an industrial scale never before attempted by humankind.
Secrecy was absolute. The work was compartmentalized. Whole towns appeared on.
The physics was brutal. Two paths were pursued at once, a uranium gun and a plutonium implosion device, the latter so complex it had to be tested. They were inventing and racing with no margin for error.
And a shadow was gathering. Even as they worked, some of the scientists grew uneasy, sensing they were opening a door that could never again be closed. But the war pressed on, and so did they.
By the summer of 1945, Germany had fallen, but the device had never been tested. Everything now hinged on a single moment, in the desert, before dawn. Julian, take us to Trinity.
July 16, 1945, codename Trinity. In the desolate New Mexico desert, atop a steel tower, the world's first nuclear device waited. In the darkness before dawn, the scientists watched from miles away and counted down.
Then the desert turned to blinding day, a searing flash, a roar rolling across the sand. Oppenheimer later recalled a line, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." The atomic age had begun.
Now came the gravest choice. Germany had surrendered, but the Pacific War raged on, promising untold casualties. The weapon was ready, and in early August 1945, the fateful order was given.
August 6th, 1945, Hiroshima. A single bomb from a single plane changed a city in a heartbeat. The scale of destruction was beyond anything the world had ever witnessed. Nothing would ever be the same again.
3 days later, a second bomb fell on Nagasaki. Within days, Japan surrendered. The Second World War, the deadliest conflict in history, was at last over. But a new and fearful era had dawned.
The human cost defies comprehension. Well over 100,000 lives, most of them civilians, and the survivors who carried the wounds for decades. We remember them and the price that was paid. We must never look away.
The legacy endures. The project unleashed the nuclear age and an arms race that shadowed the Cold War for half a century. A handful of equations had remade the balance of the entire world.
The Manhattan Project stands as a monument to human genius and human peril. The same brilliance that can illuminate the world can also imperil it. That is the weight we still carry. Thank you, Julian and Hannah.